In a small town in Colorado, there lived a young man named Ryan Carter. Ryan had big dreams, dreams of building something of his own, of creating a life that mattered. But there was one problem. He spent most of his time trying to make everyone else happy. His parents, his friends, even people he barely knew. Every decision he made wasn't truly his. He studied business because his dad said it was safe. He took a job he didn't love because his mom said it was secure. And every night when he came home exhausted, he scrolled through social media, comparing his life to people who seemed so far ahead. He smiled on the outside, but inside, he was tired. Tired of pretending, tired of chasing approval, tired of living for others. One Sunday morning, while driving aimlessly through town, Ryan saw an old man sitting alone by the lake, quietly feeding ducks. Something about his calm presence made Ryan stop. He walked over and asked, "Sir, you seem so peaceful. How do you do it? Don't you ever get tired of people's expectations?" The old man smiled, his eyes kind but sharp. "My boy," he said softly, "the storm outside will always be there. But if your mind is calm, no wind can shake you." Ryan sat down beside him, curious. The old man continued, "Let me tell you something my father once told me. The two most powerful forces in life are time and patience." Ryan frowned. "Time and patience? That sounds simple." The old man chuckled. "It's simple, but not easy. You see, time is the greatest teacher, and patience is the greatest strength. But most people waste both trying to impress others." The old man picked up a small pebble and tossed it into the lake. Ripples spread out slowly. He said, "That's what happens when you start living for others. Every time you care too much about what they think, you disturb your peace, and those ripples take time to fade." Ryan looked at the water, silent. The old man smiled again and said, "You're young, son. You still have time, but use it wisely. Be patient with yourself. Stop rushing to prove your worth to people who are too busy proving theirs." Those words hit Ryan hard. He thanked the man and went home that day, feeling something he hadn't felt in a long time: clarity. From that day forward, Ryan made a promise to himself. He would no longer live a life designed by others. He would build his own. He quit his safe job. It wasn't easy. People called him reckless, ungrateful, even foolish. But he stayed patient. He started a small jewelry business, something he'd always been passionate about. In the beginning, it was tough. Orders were slow, bills were piling up, and there were nights he questioned everything. But he remembered the old man's words: "The storm outside will always be there. Be calm within." So he learned to use his time wisely, studying, improving his craft, building connections. And he used his patience, not giving up when things didn't work, not rushing the process, trusting that every effort counts. Month after month, small wins started coming. A local boutique placed an order, then another. Then a big online store featured his designs. In just 2 years, Ryan's jewelry brand had grown across several states. He wasn't rich yet, but he was fulfilled. For the first time in his life, he felt free. One evening, he returned to that same lake, hoping to see the old man again. The bench was empty, but as the sunset reflected off the water, he smiled. He whispered, "Thank you." Because he finally understood what the old man meant, that the real power of time and patience isn't about waiting for success. It's about trusting your journey. It's about knowing that storms don't last forever, and that peace isn't found in approval, it's found within. So my friend, if you're listening to this right now, stop living for others. You don't owe anyone your happiness. You don't have to prove yourself to the world. Every second you waste worrying about what others think is a second stolen from your dream. Don't give your time away so easily. Protect it. Use it to build something that matters to you. And when things don't go your way, when you feel like nothing is working, remember this: patience is not about waiting. It's about believing while you wait. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with life. Every seed takes time to grow. Every storm will pass. And when it does, you'll realize all that waiting all that quiet work, all that calm, it was preparing you for your moment. So keep moving, keep believing. You already have everything you need: time, patience, and the power to choose your own life. Because the day you stop living for others is the day you start truly living for yourself. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more motivational stories. Remember, stay patient, stay calm, and trust your time.